Chat, here we go. It is the second semifinal over in the West. It's Wahvey versus Frosty to see which American will play against the representative from Brazil. Now, we didn't set it up that way intentionally, but it's the way it worked out as Diaz able to take down Swift in a somewhat close match. Diaz never really able to extend it, but Diaz also not mercy ruling his early round opponents when it maybe seemed like he could have had he fully locked in. Wahvey, on the other hand, has had no mercy and has, I guess it is mercy. He has mercy and has gone to 15 in the lead a lot as chat is spamming to close the predictions because all of the Frosty believers who saw the first goal go in a 20-minute match don't want anyone else to jump in on the fact that they were aware that the upset was going to happen. But I will end the submissions as Wahvey able to get the low 50, and all those people who dumped their points on Frosty in the first 20 seconds after he scored are now wondering, wait, what was I thinking? Wait a second. Wahvey can score too? Frosty was able to get an upset to make it to this round. He was able to take down S5 Cosmic, a guy who also performed well in the Salt Mine. Frosty, having never qualified for the Salt Mine, he did play well through a portion of the qualifiers, but then dropped out, I believe just due to some RLCS scrims colliding with when he was going to be playing in the promotion relegation. So instead, he dropped out. Someone else followed in for him. We'll never know if he was going to qualify. But he actually played all of those on my stream and had an insane streak going into a couple show matches as well. So Frosty has never lost to a North American while playing on my stream. Wahvey would certainly be one of the toughest ones he's played against. And when I say one of, definitely the toughest North American he's played against. But all the same, he has only lost to Nush while I've been streaming him. Frosty diving in for the early challenge on this air dribble. Wahvey going to be wide of the nets. As now Frosty has a chance to counterattack. Wahvey does not have a ton of boost. His wave dash won't be enough. Frosty will equalize. Frosty kickoff win. Can he continue to play spoiler? You know, the Madness tournament in which this tournament emulates is known for the Cinderella stories. I would say Diaz is not a Cinderella story, the guy who made it to the grand final, but I'd say Frosty would be if he were able to get Cosmic and Wahvey eliminated in the process of making the grand final. Wahvey forced into his back corner as Frosty is 360ing on a power slide and doesn't find himself out of position on the first challenge, but does overshoot it as he's now down 2. Yo, finally, I catch a 1v1, Feer. You've been binging my YouTube videos since I found you last month. Glad to finally see you stream. Yo, great to have you here. Great to have everybody coming over from the YouTube. As Wahvey looking for the double, Frosty gets to wait it out. These are certainly some of the easiest games to catch, at least the individual games, as you have 20 minutes to show up without missing it. Wahvey able to send this one over the top of Frosty. Crossbar down and in. Frosty wall to air dribble after zap dashing up the kickoff. Has an early reset. Wahvey waiting on the ground. Frosty the fake and actually just leaves it and it's going to go in. I think he had given up on the shot. He figured it was going to be a save and he just go grab boost and extend the attack later. But instead, Wahvey, he went for like an awkward landing either on the sidewall or the top of the net, but he got neither and he just landed in the corner and then didn't make the save. So Frosty gets the third. W raid indeed from Jorby. Thanks for dropping the viewers off as Frosty looking to make it interesting for said viewers as he turns his save into a goal to close the gap. You looked at the bracket before you knew there were 20 minutes and you thought, wow, everyone just sucked at defense. Yeah, that would be some really poor defense. Wahvey Goal line save. Rolling this in. What was that noise? Oh, that was the raid. Oh, the raid alert came in so late. I don't understand why it came in so late. Frosty attacking to the air again. Last time he scored almost on accident, it seemed, as he just left the ball. Maybe he didn't make the save. Maybe leaving this one to fall into the defender. This is a different mindset, a different way to play 1v1. As all the ebbs and flows of the match have to happen without any real break. If this is your first time tuning in, I think I forgot to mention, of course, we're playing a 20-minute best of one. These guys do have timeouts if they want to use them. At any point after a goal, they can call a timeout, take a 2-minute break, and get back into it. For the first time on my stream, we had nobody use the timeout in the previous lobby. Frosty, oh my goodness, trying to pop off. Wahvey actually gets a really strong save, though, by sending it into the back wall. Can he get this angle? No, he can't. He just misses what looks like an open net, and instead, it's a Frosty goal. And Frosty will turtle. He almost got demoed. But Wahvey struggling to get any sort of separation on Frosty so far. And that has seemed to be the case for even players who come in as the heavy favorites, like both these last two players have. Frosty, little camera check as he wave dashes himself onto the back wall, has himself a dribble. Wahvey doesn't challenge early, and it's a soft musty. As Frosty trying to extend the attack, but maybe not. Allows Wahvey this dribble. As he comes out to the midfield, he has all the boost in the world, though, and Wahvey has none, so he will be able to recover back down to the ball, despite the fact that he is nowhere near the play. He has timed out his challenge correctly, such that his opponent is left with nothing to recover. Now Frosty going to win this kickoff. Can he take the lead? What I think would be the first lead for Frosty, as his musty gets denied, and it's going to be a counterattack that should be free for Wahvey. We saw him miss the open net last time. He won't miss it this time. And they tied game one. Did that goal go in right around the first 5 minutes? First 5-minute game might have gone to overtime, if that's what we were doing here. It's always interesting to see. Although I do think these guys play it a lot differently. What a save from Wahvey. He's still not out of the woods yet, though. Frosty crossbar down. Frosty has been relentless. Nice little single jump pop to get that on target. Wahvey, credit him for making the save. Frosty did not need boost to find his way through. Now a kickoff goal, and there will be the lead. Frosty up 8-7. Frosty able to get a couple in a row. Maybe a possession to end the run. This flick gets met by the early challenge. Frosty going to grab the midfield and decides to hit the brakes. That's a way to dodge Wahvey on the way back. This air dribble not likely to go on target right away. Instead, it's going to be a wave dash pop. Wahvey bumped Frosty, and just enough to prevent him from following that up for a goal. That's such a creative way to cut the ball. Long shot for Wahvey. Going to be saved. And now Frosty. Will he take it the length of the field? Most likely off of this high bounce. As the reset, he's been loving the musties, but it's just an own goal. As cool as they have been, a few of them have been softened directly into the defender, and this one is just, I mean, he almost psychoed it. He almost psycho own goaled it. Frosty not going to take the immediate flick off the kickoff. Wants to instead look for the more sure deal, but may be able to recover. Dove. Now he's going to find himself down one. Frosty has been playing it, you know, certainly in a unique way. Unlike what a lot of the hard ones grinders would do, Frosty has been a little bit more out of the box, and it's paid off for him so far, as he's not able to make this save, though. Was he falling off the back wall? Stalling, it looked like, on his way. Oh, he just lost his right side wheels off of the back wall. I don't know if he meant to do that or not, but doing so made him kind of get caught up on the crossbar, not able to get in front of the net. So down 2, Wahvey. Get the demo as he pinches this one into his control. Bounce dribble hook shot is wide. Frosty, one touch off the back wall. Now has a great possession to work with. 35 boost. That's not it, though. As good as the possession was, I think that's one of the worst ways you can end it, if not the absolute worst. He had the speed. He was going for maybe like a tail end of that flick, or just a complete misplay. Not sure. But now he finds himself down 3. 1v1. It's a game of consistency. You can't just have a flash in the pan. You have to be able to hold down the whole length of the 5 minutes and sometimes the 20 minutes whenever the Madness tournament comes around. Wahvey falling from the ceiling. The wave dash shot goes high. Frosty has saved every last bit of boost he has. He's kind of playing it like he has none, but he has 100. And maybe he should have played it like he had a little bit more. He had 87 to work with, but he's just refusing to go at the ball. He's just hovering underneath it, and then starts to use his boost finally once he gets turned around on the play. But it's too little too late. Pinch from Frosty as a way to just slow Wahvey down on the attack. He will cut at midfield directly at the net. Frosty pins this one off the backboard, has the second save as well. But now he's out of boost. Jordan Starenka, thank you for the 11 months of Prime. Definitely contributing to the Prime till full time. Frosty, he stays calm on the goal line, and Wahvey is the one to panic as he jumps in an attempt to stop a shot that was never there. Frosty looking at that flick top left. You can tell that's where he wanted to place it. Wahvey got that save. First touch loses control for Wahvey. So Frosty will reset on the side wall. Wahvey thought about that early challenge. Got Frosty to hesitate, but he got his reset all the same and actually sent him soaring into the ground. As he will reset again. It's kind of how Diaz was playing as well. Did a really good job of maintaining his possession. Even when he didn't score on his air dribbles, he'd be back for some more, and Frosty's back for some more again. This time crossbar down. It sticks around enough for him to finish it. There's no reason for him to waste time other than to just BM a little bit, because he does need a couple more goals before he can bring the game back. Frosty the side flip and the 11. Wahvey chasing down Frosty, can't connect. Frosty able to escape and will pin it off the posts for the tying goal. We ended the first 5 minutes at around a tie game, and it seems like we might just be on track for ending the next 5, the tie game as well. Frosty, multiple resets on this dribble. He loves his musty man, even when he sends it into the ceiling. This time he has the faster recovery, though. So that's a good thing as he gets his way back into his back corner and even grabs his own back corner boost. Thank you for the Prime from R Pseudo. Much appreciated. Frosty attempting to tap that around Wahvey. Didn't have the boost spawn, though, so was forced all the way back. Wahvey trying to bait Frosty into a bad low 50 challenge. Frosty recovers in time and is able to deny his flick. If he has a quick recovery, he might have the long shot. They pinched it together, and it's onto the back wall. Wahvey, will he be able to stick with this play? Frosty, did he bail out of it soon enough? No. He wanted to challenge the ball early, and then he did recognize that he was beat, but way too late. Thank you, Reed, for the gifted sub, by the way. It's a nice guy, Brady. Make sure you thank Mr. Reed. Wahvey booming the shot as Frosty resets in the back corner boost. 30 boost to work with. Last time he had 30 boost in a dribble, he ended up with that ridiculous flick that led to an immediate goal for Wahvey. This time, though, Frosty doing much better. This demo, can it be scored with? Probably not. Frosty should have the respawn. And he evades the follow-up demo. He's able to steal his own back corner boost. Not allow Wahvey to take it from him. And now he's chasing Wahvey down with ball cam on, too, very interestingly. And now he's just going to dribble at his own net, I think. I'm not sure what the plan is, but he's used up all his boost, and now Wahvey will double. So Frosty's certainly playing unorthodox, and at times that has been to his favor, and at times it has been like that, where it just gives Wahvey one of his easier opportunities. Frosty, kickoff goal, connects. Staying within one. Reed's a W coworker, kind of goofy, but a W coworker. Well, did you know that Reed is working even when he's not at work? Filling out Liquipedia brackets and doing tons of great stuff for the Rocket League world. Wahvey bringing the ball down to a carry before popping it up over the top of Frosty's challenge. I don't know why the alerts are so far behind. I'm guessing something with the disconnect earlier is causing it. There's the gifted sub showing up on screen. Wahvey extending the lead to 3. Something that we have not seen much of so far this game. Frosty's always been able to bring it back, but it does seem like Wahvey could be inevitable. Right now he's trying to pop off a little bit. A nice pre-flip on this air dribble. And then ends up taking it low and dashing it into the bottom left corner. Frosty falling from the back wall. Can't get the save. Reed with an additional gifted sub over to Risk Games. Appreciate you. Frosty missing this start to the air dribble. Did he get his way back to the ball in time? Enough to at least recover and make a save. Actually, might even be able to get a goal. Got a demo. Can he get this on target? It's not going to be easy. And instead, he can only tap it to the back wall. Frosty, little camera check. Wahvey does continue his run onto the back wall. Chip the ball away, but now Frosty, is he going to set up another one of his flicks? It seems like he's been loving them, but no, it goes to the ground. Pops the ball up. Wahvey has the read defensively. Now Wahvey slowing down on his dribble with 14 boost. He's just able to place it perfectly. So it doesn't matter that it doesn't have much heat. All that matters is that he's forcing Frosty to make as tough a save coming off the back wall. That top right corner is going to be one of the toughest places to get to. And Frosty not able to do it. 5-goal lead. The first time we've seen a 5-goal lead. And Wahvey is doing it late. Frosty is just dancing in nets, and it is not going to pay off. Wahvey will eventually get his goal. Frosty drops the nice one as he gets faked multiple times, or almost fakes himself, it would seem. Croptopolis, thank you for the 12-month tier 1. My goodness. Croptopolis cheering on Wahvey, but doesn't matter. Your sub will not inspire him to extend the lead anymore. Frosty with the front foot touch, air rolling around after canceling the flip in order to land perfectly on that side wall and follow it up for a goal. Frosty has shown a lot of unique mechanics here in this 1v1 match as he tried to chain some wall dashes together to get to the shots. Won't be able to. Wahvey guides it into the corner before there's ever an angle to shoot. Now Frosty pinning this one to the ground. Gonna have to use every last bit of his boost to get it out of the corner, but he muscles Wahvey off of both the midfield and back corner boost. So Wahvey is starved out. Frosty, instead of tapping the ball away and allowing Wahvey space to reset, he tried to keep it headed on target. But Wahvey got the touch that has now sent the ball out to the midfield. Frosty with the boost advantage. Wavey's going to use a little bit that he does have for his shot. Frosty saving intentionally into the crossbar. Now on the counterattack, gives it just a little bit of extra speed. And starts to whittle away at this couple-minute run that Wahvey has been able to get. Great acceleration of the ball, especially when it looked like the play was ending, like Frosty was not in position to get the right shot. That's why Wahvey was looking to make that challenge and got beat. Frosty wasn't able to get his own back corner, but it's not going to need it because he's focused on the counterattack. Wahvey sent it across the net. Frosty so good at maneuvering his car after the flip to both, dodge the opposite post as he moved across the net and then land perfectly to set up that shot. Frosty going to back off now as Wahvey wins this kickoff clean. Frosty to the ceiling. Can he float behind and get the challenge? He can't. Wahvey will get himself a 20th goal. Wahvey strong first touch off the sidewall, has to pre-flip back to it and gets another reset before placing it top left. We saw him do a similar shot earlier, but he finished it on the ground. This time he shows he can finish it in the air as well. As he extends the lead to 5. Was that finally the Croptopolis sub? My goodness. Frosty kickoff goal. 21-17. As the madness continues, we approach the final minutes. And since these guys are so used to playing a regular 5-minute 1v1, I'm sure that's how it will feel. Who's able to get the lead before the final game? Right now, maybe looking like he's going to have a very considerable lead going into the final 5 minutes. It is a 5-goal lead as it stands now. Frosty going to be denied an opportunity on the kickoff here, and he actually tried to dive in and get a demo, but wasn't able to get connection on the car or grab the boost. Frosty, he's pinning these off his crossbar. Wahvey, though, what a great play. Popped this high. Frosty, the recovery. He gets back, and he actually backflips to stop. Wahvey tried to put it behind him, it would seem, as he recovered on the back wall, but he backflips perfectly right in the correct position. Problem is, he has no follow-up, so Wahvey still gets his goal. Shoe Doctor. Thank you for the tier 1 for 12 months, 1 full year. That is a huge amount of support. A lot of 12 years have been showing up today as Frosty able to convert on his air dribble off the kickoff. Frosty tap to the back wall. Wahvey, can he get the 1-2? Trying to dash it out despite not having boost. This time Frosty doesn't need any help saving it into the crossbar. It goes into the crossbar all on its own. And Frosty keeps doing these single jumps as he gets to the side wall in order to start his dribbles, where he kind of pops the ball. I don't even know if it's necessarily a dash, but it's such an interesting way to start the dribble. It seems like it would throw people off, but it very clearly doesn't throw Frosty off as he uses it to get his first touches. Wahvey, soft reset shot. Could spell some trouble if Frosty is able to stay patient here. No way. Oh, what a save! Frosty forced it into the post and it went back into his car. He missed! No! What are you doing, Frosty? Oh, he earned it so hard. And then he just sent it so wide of the net, it really wasn't even close. Oh, man. Wahvey demoed as he rolls one slowly on target. Frosty now, that doesn't seem like the first touch he would have wanted. Gonna have to play it from a bit more awkward of a position. Right at ceiling heights at midfield. Can be tough to work with. Wahvey, his reset. Into Frosty, who will recover quicker. It'll be Wahvey. So he'll be able to send it into the corner. Frosty wanted that boost, so he reverses back into it. And now is reversing on his challenge. Wahvey Not doing a great job of protecting the ball as he bounces up around behind it, but he gets a bump and gets an opening. And there's the forfeit. GG's. Frosty doesn't want to take the timeout. It's the biggest lead we have seen all series with 3 minutes and 44 left to go. Frosty's had enough. 24-18. Wahvey will advance to the grand final against the number 1 seed Diaz.